Welcome to this short video tutorial on how to work with your devices and how to edit devices within the Administrative Web Portal. Now within the Administrative Web Portal, you're going to see down at the bottom you've got a tab for devices, and when you click on that tab, as you can see, it's going to display all the devices that you have within your department, and the initial list view is going to show you the ID. If they have a CAD unit ID assigned to them from your CAD system, that'll be shown. The alias that's used in StreetWise, that's what appears on the screen in StreetWise on the tablets themselves, the license key that you're using for that, and then any icon that you have assigned to that device, the last update time, the last unit status, and the last active CAD alert that that device was involved in. Now, to work with the devices themselves, or just to review one, let's say for instance we wanted to review ladder 12, simply click on that any place on that particular device, and you'll see that a new screen appears and gives you all the specific information that's been entered for that device. So you can get an awful lot of information here. Again, you'll see the alias, the username if you've assigned one, what type of apparatus has been assigned to this, the icon that's being used, if you set any default staffing, so forth and so on. All that's available to you. At the bottom, you'll see the latitude and longitude of the last time that that device checked in with the system, the device ID and license key, again the CAD unit ID, its last course and speed that was reported by the device, and its last unit status. In addition, you'll see whether or not it was recently engaged in a call, and if so, again here in the active CAD alert, you'll see what alert that was that it was involved in. Now down at the bottom, you'll also see a couple of other things. Under the platform, it'll show what type of device this is, the exact make and model of the device, along with the version of StreetWise that is currently running on that device. So this is a great way for you to see if any of your devices are out of date or not up to the latest version, and allow you to go to that device and update it from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. Down at the bottom of the screen, you can also see the unit statuses. So if you want to see any status button or any status timestamp that that unit has had, you'll see that, the latitude and longitude they were at when they made that status update, what time it occurred, and the CAD alert that it was connected to. In device alerts, you'll be able to see any alerts that were sent to this device, all the way back, going back in time, so you can see any device that went, any alert that went to that particular device. You can also take a look at any device messages that were sent to that device as well, so you have a record of any messages, individual or group messages that were sent to that particular device. Now, to edit your devices, which is something you're going to want to do in order to make sure that the devices are up to date with the actual way that you're using that particular piece of apparatus. To edit them, again, we're going to go into the edit mode by hitting the edit pencil icon at the very top of the screen. Once in edit mode, you can now see that next to every device we have a little pencil icon to allow us to put that individual device into edit mode. So let's go in and edit ladder 12, the one that we were just looking at. When we hit the edit button, again, our new screen is going to sweep out, and any of the entries that you are able to edit will actually, you'll be able to enter, put your cursor in there and change them. So in this case, the alias is ladder 12 and the device username is 12-inch Samsung. So maybe here I might want to change this to Tony Andrews to indicate that that's the individual that this particular device is assigned to, or the person that's responsible for that device. I can change it from a truck or aerial to some other type of apparatus, but in this case, since it's ladder 12, we'll leave it there. But let's say I wanted to change the icon from a ladder truck red to a ladder truck blue. Well, I can simply hit the search bar down here. It's going to come up, and I will again hit search, and that's going to give me all of the available apparatus icons that we have in our system. So I'll just move down here and I'll find ladder truck blue. I'll click on that and hit OK, and you can see that that's changed now to ladder truck blue. If I want to change the default staffing, that's what's going to appear in the pop-up label on the device map view on the tablets. I can change that. I can change from advanced life support. Let's say we wanted to change it to basic life support. I can make that change. Pump capacity units, which in our case in the US is usually going to be GPM. In other countries it may be liters per minute. I can change the water tank capacity or the water tank type of units, gallons or liters. There's nothing else I'll be able to change on this screen though, because all of the other settings are actual system settings that are automatically set by the system. So once I've made these changes, then I simply hit OK to save those changes for that particular device. Now I'm going to cancel because I really don't want to make those changes, but that's how simple it is to change the setup of any individual device in your department, or change the icon or the icon color for that particular device. Now also within the device view, we have the ability to change from viewing this as a list of devices into the device map. So if I click the device map view, you're going to see that now all of my devices are going to appear on a map. And it's a map I can zoom in on. It has the devices shown in their current location, and it will also show them with their individual icons, just the way that you've set them up in the system. So here we have a truck, a car, an engine, so forth. Clicking on any individual one of these devices allows me to pull up that device, see who it is, and then hit show details. And again, that's going to pull out our detail list off the panel the same way we do from the device list view. If I zoom out, I'll be able to see all the devices in my community. This is not a real-time update map, so you will have to refresh it every now and then if you want to see the locations of your units. Live unit locations is done on the AVL monitor, and that'll be in another tutorial.